You know, this video is probably a little bit overdue, but it needs to be said. Don't bet against Jaden Ivey. Do not bet against his long term success. Do not bet against him becoming an all star, a star player in this league. And I want to dive into just why in this video. But before I do, this video is brought to you by Bridges and Stones, Family and Relationship Care. If someone you know and care for is struggling with their mental health or relationship, go to bridgesandstones.com and contact them for your free consultation today. One brave act today can create a better tomorrow. You know, I think one thing that must be understood about Jaden Ivey is he's a competitor. He's what we refer to as a dog. He's the dude, when you throw the bone between two dogs, he grabs his end and he doesn't let go. He is determined to come up with the bone. There are some guys who you have to prod to be motivated despite their talent. It's the Andrew Wiggins, maybe the Rudy Gays, right? Guys like that who kind of have more of a laid back, nonchalant approach. Their work ethic, you kind of question a little bit. That desire to be great, you kind of question it a little bit. There is no question with Jaden Ivey what he thinks of himself and what he is determined to prove about himself, and his determination to put in the work to be everything that he believes he can be. Jaden Ivey has that factor. In fact, I would say almost just about everybody on this Detroit Pistons roster has that factor. Hard work. They know how to put that hard hat on and show up each and every day, get into the gym, work on their game. He's going to put in the work. The next part of it is he's got a great support system. Your support system, especially early in your career, is instrumental to your success. To be able to have people around you that can keep you balanced and focused, that can help you to maintain a sense of groundedness, right? You're not getting caught up in nightlife, going out and trying to show out in front of everybody and just enjoy the aura of being an NBA player and having money. You need to have people around you who remind you that the job ain't done yet. The job ain't done yet. You still have a short window of your life to maximize a career. You're coming into the NBA at 20, 21 years old, if that. And likely the average career span is about 4+ years. But when you're an elite athlete drafted in the lottery, you could probably extend that to about 6, maybe 8. But when you have a great work ethic, you have the potential to create an outright career. The 15, 16-year, 18-year career. Something that a guy like Tobias Harris models in an exemplary way, right? He's never been the all-star, but he's always been really good and above average, which is why he's been paid such. He's also put in the work. He's had a great support system coming out of Tennessee, right? He's hit the ground running where he never had to be questioned if he was going to put in the work, if he was going to continue to grow and develop, expand his game, refine his skills, shore up his weaknesses. And Jaden Ivey has that type of support system between his father, advocating for him right there in his corner, his mother, who's a basketball front office person. Oh no, not front office person. I'm thinking of Mikal Bridges. She's a coach. Both of his parents used to be high-level athletes and competitors. I think he has a grandfather who used to play in the NFL, right? He's got all of the support around him that understands what it means to be successful at the highest level when it comes to professional sports. And that is instrumental. It is foundational to allow you to maximize your career. Just ask Michael Beasley, right? Not to trash him, he's one of my favorite players of all time, right? Be easy, the walking bucket. But having a support system is instrumental. And he's even talked about that at length, about not having that and the impact that had throughout his career. The other aspect that I want to talk to you all about is that with Jaden Ivey, the things he has to fix are very fixable. Very fixable. I dropped in an earlier video about Cade and Ivey's tandem potentially becoming one of the best backcourts in the Eastern Conference, that Jaden Ivey already understands he's not a point guard, and he should, and I think everyone else should as well. Similar to a Bradley Beal, just because you had an opportunity to run point for a season, to refine your playmaking and facilitation skills and passing and knowing where people are on the court, just because you had that opportunity does not make you a point guard. And Jaden Ivey has said himself, he was not a point guard growing up. Even at Purdue, he did not play primarily point guard. That is not his position of nature. Which means with Cade Cunningham back full time and him starting alongside him full time, he gets to go back to his position of choice, of comfort, of confidence, playing off the ball. What this is going to provide for Jaden Ivey is an opportunity to maximize what he does do well, which is catch and shoot, catch and attack in transition, and moving without the ball to be able to utilize his speed and agility to get to the rim. Jaden Ivey playing alongside of Cade Cunningham as a 100% identified shooting guard, not a combo guard, not a playmaker, but a scorer alongside of Cade Cunningham is going to bode so well for him improving his efficiency, limiting his turnovers, and allowing him to maximize his impact on this team to really step into that space where you can say, I know I'm going to become a future all-star. And this is a huge jump for him because I think playing out of position can really mess with a lot of different players' ability to play confidently and efficiently. When you're having to learn a completely different role in real time at the highest level of competition, you're going to get exposed. And I think Jaden Ivey got exposed a lot. And I think Cade did too, not knowing if he's playing off of Ivey or if Ivey's playing off of him. And so I think them having that solidified, you're the point and I'm playing off of you, is going to simplify things. And I've said this many times that that's what Ivey needs, is a simplified shot package. What are you looking for from me? What are my reads? What's my check downs? What am I looking for? And having that expectation is what is going to allow him to excel. The next part is him buying in on defense. Look, the moment he becomes an above average defender, his value is going to leap astronomically in terms of his contribution to this team. If and when he becomes an above average defender, let alone if he starts looking like all NBA, which he has the potential at 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan and that quickness and athleticism to be able to get into passing lanes and move his feet. If he buys in, right? If he's able to become that Klay Thompson to Stephen Curry, that point of attack, that guy who can be relied upon to play high-level defense with someone like Asar Thompson next to him, this team begins to look absolutely scary. This team begins to look like the contender that we all believe this core has the potential to be, or at least I believe this core has the potential to be. And as a result, by the time you start looking into next summer where he has the opportunity to get extended, it's going to be hard for this team not to offer him a potential max salary extension. If he's a lockdown defender, he improves his efficiency, especially from three, limiting his turnovers, and he shows that he is progressing with his work ethic and becoming a future leader of this team. He checks all the boxes. So like I said at the beginning, don't bet against him because all these things are all within him and more than capable of achieving. But as always, I want to know what you all think. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Definitely drop this video in your group chats and get at me in the comment section, and I'm going to get back at you there. Peace.